We have co-created the communication and business development agency 4 years ago, and it's called LemonSide. Basically, our mission is to help social organization grow and develop a better visibility and viability. We have two different departments. The first one is a communication department, and the second one is the business development department. So we provide a wide range of services, going from defining your communication strategy to building websites, creating logos, or photo shootings. That's for the communication department. And in our business department, we provide help to define, for example, your vision, mission, and values, but also to review your financial plan or your products or services. So these are two very complementary departments. And I think it was a unique proposition at that time. So we work also with a wide range of clients. We have worked for, in the last few years, for a zero waste scout camp, but also for a social kitchen, for example, which aims to gather people in precarity situation to help them cook nutritious meal. We have created a campaign for the network I Say Stop, which aims to make the public sensitive to sexual children harassment. And we also work for an engineer cooperative called Copitizi. So as you see, we have very different clients, very different projects. All of them aimed to have a positive impact on society or the environment, or both. For now, we are 5 in the team. 2 of them are communication strategists, and two of us are development specialists, and we have one freelance graphic designer who work with us 1 or 2 days a week. And we hope to be more and more in the years to come. So 4 years ago, we had practically nothing. We just wanted to launch our project, and we wanted to work for social organizations. But we only had our mission, vision, and values, and some of our clients, but nothing more. So we decided to choose an incubator program, and we set our mind on Copcity, which is a Belgian social business incubator based in Brussels. Really, it was really a good idea for us, I think, and it was a full program. So I will explain a little bit more. We integrated the program in September 2018 and finished it in June 2019. So it's about 9 months of program, incubator program. The program was divided between 13 evening modules of about 2 or 3 hours, and 5 days of intervision between the projects to share our successes, to share our motivations, and so on. And we also had individual project coaching sessions. So it was, I think, 1 in 2 weeks or something like that. There was everything, I think, in the program, from defining what social needs we will answer to defining our financial plan or communication, what kind of services we'll offer, what public, what network, etc. So it was really, really great and well designed. So as I said, there were many pros and very few cons. So I've identified four main strengths for us. The first one is that we were allowed to build our project step by step. So there was no pressure. It was a 9 months program. It was not a 2 weeks incubator. It was very, very large. So we had the time between 2 modules to work on it, to discuss between ourselves, but also to test our project. And I think it's very, very important to test your idea among yourselves. So that was the first strength. The second one for me is that the program allowed us to keep our motivation high. So we were, I think, 10 projects. So we can be challenged by the other project. We can exchange about our difficulties and motivations. And we also add one module that I liked very much. And it was about what's your personal motivations to pursue the project and what were the collective motivations, so the team motivations to pursue the project. And I think these motivations still lead us today. So next one, we were encouraged to talk about our project all the time, so to present it, to test it, and really we can be comfortable with our project if we talked about it all the time. Also, we had our first clients thanks to that. So that was also a strength. And the last one, but not the least, the incubator program provided us a place to work, a free co-working place where we can meet other projects, social projects. And for starting project, I think it's really, really great to have a free place to work. So I said there were very few counts, and for me it's more some of the issues we have faced at this time. Some difficulties maybe I will talk about now. The first one is commitment. It was a lot of work for us. So we were 5 at the beginning, and 3 of us worked full-time at that moment, and it was too much for them. So maybe it's better if you have part-time jobs or if you are a freelancer to handle the work and the commitment asked for that program. That was an issue for us, but for the best, I think, because you can better identify if you are fit for the project or not. And the second one is the expectations. We had a coach. Each project had a coach, and our coach projected her expectations on our project. So there was a lot of arguments with our but between us too. And fortunately, we were able to talk to the person responsible of the program, and we were given or paired, it's better paired with another coach, and it was far better for us, and everything ended well. The next is the financial needs, and for me it's complementary to the commitment. It's 9 months for the program, and after that you are not ready. You have to work sometimes a few months after that, or a few years after that, before your project is sustainable, viable. So yes, you have to have part-time jobs or some kind of financial stability to integrate this kind of program. I don't think we had other needs that weren't fulfilled by the program. So maybe I just explain what are the next steps for us now. So this month we will become a cooperative. So that's our big up for this year. We also are reviewing our financial plan to have a financial stability, maybe for next year or the years to come. And we also would like to hire new colleagues because we still need a web developer, for example. So that's our three big next steps. I think that's all. So thank you very much. I hope you hear me well. Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Morgane. No, I hear you well. I hope the others as well. Before letting space for a question of the other participants, I would like to ask you if after the end of the incubation, you felt the need to do a further training or further mentoring.
Yes, because something weren't clear for us. For example, our legal status or our financial plan or the prices we will give to our services. So we ask the incubator, and they ask a specialist to come and give us 2 or 3 further modules. So.
Okay. Thank you. Do the others have any question for Morgane? Something that was not clear, or you want further information on the incubation or the build-up of the social enterprise?
Morgane, I want to ask you if now you are sustainable, financial sustainable, or after how many years you become financial sustainable after the incubation?
Yeah, that's a difficult question. So for the 2 first years of the project, we didn't have regular revenues. So now we have regular salaries, but they are not as high as we want them to be. So it's still difficult, and we hope to improve it, but I think it will take time, maybe 2 or 3 years after no.
And why you choose to become a cooperative and not an enterprise, normal enterprise?
Because we function in we take our decisions collectively. So there is no manager, there is no subordinates. We are 5 person taking all our decisions together. And we would like also to open the cooperative to maybe our clients or some of our partners and so on.
Thank you, Claudia. Was that, do you have other questions, or was that answer enough?
Yes, if you were to think to the biggest success that you had in the last years, because it sounds so, like, oh, these are the plans. It's so difficult. But I'm sure that you have also had a lot of success that keeps you going. So if you have to think of, I don't know, the biggest success, how would you describe that success?
I don't know, because it's more little success after little success. When you have your first client, and then your second, and when you are somebody contacted you to give your testimony, like today, it's like a success, because they know you in the social economy network, people begin to know you, so they want to be partner with you. I think one of the biggest success is that this year we were able to hire a fifth person in the team. So that was a big success for us. The first campaign we launched, that was also a big success.
You see, there are many in the end.
Yes,
there are many.
It's not all about difficulties. We had a lot of successes, but it takes time. And I think it's for every project, it takes time.
That's true. And a lot of motivation, I guess, that it's behind that personal motivation that you said that you will not forget.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If I may, one more question, Morgane, related to the incubation program. What services do you think was the most useful for you in the incubation program?
The coaching session, for sure, because they were tailor-made for us. So the second coach we had was really, really a good coach. So he helped us progress a lot. He gave us trust in ourselves too. And I think trust is maybe confidence is the biggest gift you can give as a coach to the project you follow.
And how often did you receive coaching? So how many? How often did you meet your coach?
I think it was every 2 weeks.
Okay. And do you think it was enough?
Yes, because between that you can send emails or call them if you want, if you really have an important question. Yeah. So for me it was enough, because between 2 coaching sessions we had homeworks. So we
a lot of work to do between.
Yes.
And maybe one more type of service that helped you during the incubation program besides the coaching?
I think the intervision session between the projects, so you can explain to the other members, the members of the other projects, what kind of difficulties you have at that time, and they can give you advices. So that was really, really interesting to know how the other project developed, what kind of steps they have committed themselves to. That was really, really an interesting approach, I think.
Great. Thank you, and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you. Does someone else have another question? If not, I would like to ask one to close, and then we pass to Julia. I would like to ask you, because we are foreseeing this for the future of our project, if you have foreseen to use crowdfunding as a source of financing.
No, we didn't want to, because we already had clients at that time and it was enough. And I think we were a bit afraid of crowdfunding. We wanted to take our project step by step. So no.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.